Apostadamus 3 cents. 2K mods.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 29 of 2K Mods Weekly. I'm your host, Apostadamus, and today we have 15 mods in total on the docket, and we're gonna get right into the action with a double dose of the Irish Last Kicker, Becky Lynch. The mod featuring the Last Kicker t-shirt attire is done by Waverider31 with help from Game Elite on the attire textures. And the second version, featuring the steampunk-inspired aviator goggles, was created by JulianBITW with assistance from SMK on face textures and Game Elite on attire textures. And JulianBITW's version comes with the full complement of Walltrons and Minitrons. And if you've been in the market for the Olympic champion Kurt Angle, now's the time to go out and get yourself one, as Waverider31 also brings us his spin on the TNA Hall of Famer and future, likely, WWE Hall of Famer, Kurt Angle. As we go through the weeks, I'll be sprinkling in some of the initial round of mods that I didn't get a chance to feature yet, and this one falls in line with that, as the venerated Bannockburn brings us his take on Bray Wyatt. He might be injured and out for a few weeks, but that doesn't stop you from wreaking havoc on the WWE Universe inside 2K16 with the Eater of Worlds. And we follow that one up with a nice little update to No Days Off Darren Young, his WrestleMania attire, brought to us by the collaborative effort of the AMBRos, which is a collaborative modding cooperative comprised of AJ Heelturn, Beasted OT9, Milan 1998, and Rolling Rocky 300. Now, one of the most popular videos I did on 2K15 was for this very mod coming up next. A multiple attire update variant by Herfyre for both Kalisto and Cara of the Lucha Dragons. Just an insane amount of different attires covering multiple pay-per-views. Just an insane amount of choices for the Lucha Dragons and your US champion, Kalisto. Up next, I'm gonna kind of bunch these all into a single feature package. We have Shinsuke Nakamura, the latest NXT standout, New Japan import, a guy who should be on the main roster right now because outside of AJ Styles, he is the best in the business today. And that's Shinsuke Nakamura, brought to us by Auday Elyafe, with help from SMK on body and pants and AlcLegacy on normals. Also from Auday, we have a take on New Japan standout Hiroshi Tanahshi, as well as the hard-hitting, savagely brutal Katsuri Shibata. Now I'll be featuring little packages on Auday's mods throughout the course of 2K Mods Weekly for 2K16 because they are absolutely stunning mods. But do bear in mind, if you're interested in acquiring these particular mods, you do have to sign up for his specific site, and you do have to be a respectable, high-standing member of either Smack Talks or his particular website, somebody who contributes and engages often with the community. On the heels of Auday's work, we have AlcLegacy's take on the phenomenal one. Yet another AJ Styles mod hitting the scene, and this one comes with 3 attire variants: his Royal Rumble attire, his Fastlane attire, and his WrestleMania debut attire. Snag these up, and of course you need Cave Waverider's multiple attire unlock, which appeared in episode 27. And following AJ Styles, we have another mod from JulianBITW, a nice little nuanced mod that adds in a thicker beard for woo 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 Long Island Ice Z, Zack Ryder. When I started uploading the showcases of my creations, I got a lot of feedback from people inquiring how I was able to add renders to my cause. And the ability to add renders to cause is one of the key features of our next mod this week, KG's WWE 2K16 trainer. But before I go too far, you should know that the trainer does cost money. It ran me, I believe it was around $16 US. So it's a bit pricey. But with that $16, in addition to adding renders to cause, you also get the ability to modify genders, to use a female character in my career, to edit attributes beyond the in-game standards, going all the way up to 255, unlocking all the NPCs. If you've been wondering why you see people online with Lana, with Brad Maddox, with Jason Albert. Using this program or cheat engine, that's how people were able to unlock those particular NPCs. And this also has a match modifier, enabling you to cobble together really any crazy thing you want, but if you do go too crazy, you will crash a game, so might not be advisable to try to do a Money in the Bank inside a Hell in a Cell, etc., etc. And it also has a nice little feature within it to back up all of your cause, as well as to trigger specific cutscenes within universe mode for people who were big fans of the storyline creator. If you're a person who used that excessively, this is the closest thing you're going to get to being able to cobble together your own storyline. All in all, it was worth it for me, just specifically for the renders and the ability to back up my cause. Whether that price tag is worth it to you, it's going to be a personal decision. And the two mods everyone has been waiting for have arrived this week. I was personally in on the ground floor of this one, alpha testing it, and I'll have a video up later this week running you through the particulars. It is the most must-have mod for 2K mods ever, and that is TheVisitorX's Custom Character Tools Beta. Basically, this is a one-button installation of mods. For all of you that either didn't want to pay for Xpacker or ran into issues using Cheat Engine to inject your mods, this is a godsend for you. Basically, all you need is the pack file, the POFO file, and the moveset file, and you hit one button on each of them, save in the game, back out of the game, and boom, you are done. You've installed a mod that easily. It is a godsend to this community. And that tool's usefulness is expanded even further by Waverider's data editor, which allows you to easily edit, create, and save POFOs, moveset, team info files, and install them into the game alongside the custom character tools by TheVisitorX. These two are a companion piece that make installing modded characters unfathomably so incredibly easy. So, tip of the cap to both these guys. They knocked it out of the park here. Absolutely fantastic job, guys. And nothing can follow up those two particular tools. So we end this episode of 2K Mods on the highest of high notes. And we'll be back very soon with another episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Take care.